Salutations to all. My name is Elena Danaan, and I am emissary for the Galactic Federation. On this day, June 11th, 2023, I am passing on a message from your brothers and sisters, from the Star Nations. Here we have come to the month of June 2023, and this month of June is seeing the disclosure plan unfolding. Not without interferences. I may remind you timeline of the events that have happened. In January 2023, Thorhan Heredion, High Officer in the High Command of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, was entrusted with a mission to give a device to General Van Herk, which has been identified as Van Herk, Glenn Van Herk, head of the NORAD, in a secret underground facility in the Blue Ridge Mountains that was identified as Raven Rock facility, well, way down this base. In fact, this device included prints of technologies that were going to be implemented, but as well, and mainly, the latest update about the disclosure plan. This disclosure plan has been prepared for years by the Galactic Federation of Worlds and the Earth Alliance, or the representation of the Earth Alliance on Earth, White Hats and the White Hats military. The Earth Alliance is the collaboration together of the White Hat, Earth military, and the forces of the Galactic Federation. As I reported in early January 2023, this meeting has taken place and was about to set up a plan for disclosure during the year 2023 of extraterrestrial presence on Earth for a long time. Everything about the secret space programs, everything about retro-engineered technology, all was already done. We are seeing, at a moment where you're hearing this report, you are seeing agents of disclosure coming forward because there is a law that has been implemented last year about protecting military whistleblowers. Now there are elements you need to know. As you are aware, the deep state has been trying very hard to counteract and confuse the information we are bringing to you by creating false narratives very close to the truth, very close to the narratives we are bringing to you. Even my contacts in the Galactic Federation of Worlds, who only speak to me, their names have been used sometimes by some counterintelligence people to pretend talking with them and giving false information. Everything is to confuse you and turn you away from the whole thing by shutting down. Here is how you can tell truth from the manipulation. The deep state is trying his last cards, the alien invasion and salvation, to install, as they hope, their new world order, which will not happen. And I will explain to you why in a few minutes. So you are going to hear truth and you are going to hear lies. Truth will have the frequency of hope, of fraternity with the star nations, and lies will have the frequency of fear and alien threat. This is as simple as this. And I will explain to you now, remind you why this agenda of alien invasion will fail, because it is a real thing. Okay? They are trying to push it as the truth comes out. It will be your work to learn how to discern the truth from the lies, truth from the manipulation. Hope and unity, progressive future with positive ET intelligence, or fear porn of an alien invasion that would remove your ability to think for yourself and make the right decisions. So 400,000 years ago, the Anunnaki came to this planet. It was an expedition led by Enlil, commander of armies. Enlil means commander of the armies of the sky, fleet commander. The mission was to own Earth for the Anak Empire, the Anunnaki Empire, which the real name is Anak, Anachim, plural. Enlil managed to enslave the whole of humanity despite the efforts of his half-brother Enki, Prince Ea, to stop him. Enki is an alchemist, a geneticist, and he is not a commander of armies. He doesn't have the military, never had the military power to stand up against his half-brothers, Enlil's armies. Enlil played Yahweh. His son Ninurta played Allah. And Marduk, who was originally Enki's son, that turned to the dark force influenced by Enlil. Marduk took upon the role of Satan. But know that the three together, this evil trinity, this evil triangle, sometimes swap roles and play. They maintain humanity in division for all these years in order to control you. They create a very powerful order that has perdured during the whole history of humanity. Call it Illuminati or other names. This evil, controlling society that has developed into the human side, the human minions, an organization that is very powerful and behind all the governments. I will not name them as not to call upon their frequency, but it starts by F and they're very powerful and their symbol is a triangle with the eye in it. Why I knew the High King of the Anunnaki never stopped this. It is because Enlil, in power on Earth, is half Anak, half Sikar. Anu married a Sikar queen to gain territories, and he made a mistake because their heir, the heir of the empire, couldn't be shut down because of the Sikar power. So when the Sikar joined forces with the Anunnaki, well, this power that was on the reptilian power that was on Earth, very, very strong. Added to this, in the 1940s, the Nebu Greys decide to come and invade Earth. So they made agreements with the Sikar and remotely Enlil. As you understand, Enlil is a reptilian Anunnaki. The Anunnaki is not one race, one species. The Anunnaki is a compound of different races. So these people have been enslaving humanity, have been using the human minions, this powerful society, behind the governments, stopping technological development, killing in the egg the development of free energy, and the people, killing also the people who tried to develop it, created an empire based on profit promoting fossil fuels and all these kinds of energy that enslaved you to work like crazy to be able to pay your bills and be enslaved to them. Now be aware that all of this is crumbling down, it's collapsing, and the deep state tries everything it can to throw at dust, sparkling dust at your eyes. The only way they can control you is by fear. That's their last card. If you consent, well, fear is consent. Fear is consent. When you decide of your free will to choose to embrace fear, you become prey for the predator. If you refuse fear, you're not the prey. You're the adversary of the predator, and you can fight it. Now, what has happened also with the Greys, Orion Greys, they have, in the 1940s, contacted Earth. Roswell was a Trojan horse. They made agreements with the MJ-12 to sell humanity. MJ-12 sold humanity to the Orion Greys in exchange of retro-engineered technology, but that was a trick. The Greys are the greatest liars and deceivers of this galaxy. Where? Wait for the following of the story. The Greys never gave the technology that the MJ-12 expected. Just few ships here and there. Oh, the Earth military has hangars filled with ships, extraterrestrial gray ships all over the place. Nobody knows how it works. Well, they managed to crack up a little bit some technology, retro-engineered torsion fields, which I have explained many times to you how it works. I've even all described in my book, We Will Never Let You Down. But this is not about this. This is about today in this report, about telling you that, especially in 2021 and 2022, we have expelled all regressive extraterrestrials from your planet, from Earth. The Galactic Federation, the Earth Alliance, these forces, our forces, together have worked so hard. The great evil has left the planet. There are no more reptilians on Earth. There are no more Greys on Earth. And remember, ponder my words. If you happen to see Greys and reptilians, they are either holograms or either replicated hybrids or clones produced by human Earth military. These are not ETs. Okay? Anymore. They've gone. The solar system is safe. Enlil has been removed. Ninota has been removed. Marduk is gone. All the Anunnaki concessions have been given back to Earth by Ea, who is back to help us. Because first, we needed to defeat the Sikaar reptilians. Then, Ea could come back and Enlil. As long as the Sikaar reptilians remained on Earth in power, Anu could do nothing. Nobody could do anything. Because brave soldiers have fought from Earth and above to kick these reptiles out of this planet. The Cedars came back in 2021 in October. The moon was liberated, Mars was liberated, Ceres and other places. There is no regressive extraterrestrials in this star system. But there are regressive human militaries who are still holding to a little bit of power. So if any threat, it is not what you call alien. It is made on Earth and a narrative that is made up to control you and distract you and manipulate you. So in the coming days, you are going to hear about this. And I want you to keep in mind that your enemy is trying to stop you to build a future of freedom and sovereignty. Your enemy is trying to stop you to develop free energy, to step into your rightful future. The only way they can do that is by scaring you, by enrapturing your mind into a fear narrative. There cannot be an alien invasion. There cannot be. Could have worked 20 years ago, but it's not working because there are no more regressive aliens in the star system, and they cannot have access to it anymore. You have the Intergalactic Confederation, 500 motherships in our star system, having each so many, I think it's the order of 1 million each scout ships. The Galactic Federation of Worlds and the Galactic Alliance, more than 300 ships. The Anach Empire has joined now and is protecting us. They are outside of the star system. And Negumak Nomopo from Antares, who are nemesis of the Sicars, here to protect us as well and joining the Federation very soon. So there is no need to fear because there is no threat. Discern lie from truth. Discern fear from hope. The secret space programs have been existing since the Accords of the US Navy and the Galactic Federation of Worlds in 1954, when President Dwight Eisenhower signed an agreement with the Galactic Federation of Worlds to develop programs that would help us to build a space fleet able to defend ourselves against potential alien threat, which has given birth to Solar Warden and many, many whistleblowers such as William Tompkins and others have testified that this is the reality. Solar Warden is the fleet of the Earth Alliance. This, you are going to hear about this very soon. And once humanity is accustomed to the reality of the existence of star nations, civilian contact can peacefully happen. There is one obstacle between you and this outcome of peaceful contact with our star nations. The only obstacle is psychological operations, making you believe that the regressivities are still there and you need to fear anything that will come from the sky as your enemy. I am speaking on behalf of the Galactic Federation. We are not your enemy. We are your allies. We are your brothers and sisters. We are made of the same stardust. born in so many different places, but still with the same heart connected to Source Creator, of which we all are the children. However we look like, whatever language we're speaking, wherever world we are born, we are all equal. And it is time you stop giving into the narratives of division and learn that diversity is your power, and diversity leads to unity. It is united in all our differences and diversities that we become one. And as one, hold hands together. There is no fear. Danger is gone. If you do not feed the fear-mongers, they will die out and dissolve into oblivion. Do not give them your energy. Do not give them your heart, your emotions, your thoughts. You have the power to shape your reality. And it is with the frequency of love and of hope that you're doing it. I wish you, on behalf of the Galactic Federation, a safe and enjoyable journey as an observer and as well as a future builder. You have the power. You always had it. We are by your side. We will never let you down.